Right, good afternoon, folks. 2 videos, 1 day. Aren't you lucky? Oh, it's Kentish Man Collects here, Mick. And it was just a quick couple of things, really. As I alluded to in the last video, I've also done a video of the second bundle of comics that I received from DM Collectors Lounge. Happy days. I've done a bit of research, simplistic stuff, bit of Google lensing on the Marvel premiere of Torpedo. It's not a fantastically priced comic. Don't start jumping to any conclusions. I'm not about to pay off the remainder of my mortgage. But when I did a search, the first thing that came up was a graded comic. Now, I've not got any graded comics. I've got comics with signatures on that I've purchased over the years. Grading comics, I've never really looked into, but that's quite an old comic, which is in very good condition. I say it's quite an old comic. 1979, wasn't it? And 77, 79, so it's only a couple of years younger than me. But it's kind of got me thinking. And I might look into having that comic graded. Now, I'm not, I'm under no illusion. It's not going to come back as a 10, but it's in really good condition. It really is. Anyway, moving on from there slightly. Comic bags and boards. Now, again, I touched on this in the last video, and I've been through my history. And the guy that I've used a few times, albeit several years ago, consistently, was a guy called Rob's Comics. I think I've got that right. What I'll do is I'll leave a screenshot here. So Rob's Comics, they are a bit more expensive than other comic bag bundles, but I've also done the cheaper end, and his bags consistently have outlived, if you like, outlived the other comic bags and the boards. And people are probably going to say, oh, but they're all the same. This is the guy that I've used. I have asked him if I can put his name under it. He has agreed, and that's as far as it got. There's no payment. I'm not expecting him to send me like 100 bags and boards. I'm just telling you, as I do with various other things, that this is the guy I've used, and they're very good bags and boards. Anyway, moving on. I'm probably going to have to use them again at some point to... it's going to be a couple of 100 bags. Anyway, while we're all here, why are we all here? So, yeah, Rebel Troop Transporter. Basically, I think it was just built as a carry case. This one is not complete. It's missing, as you would imagine, the cannons. The cannons are missing, and obviously the little stand that they sit on, and also the escape hatch is missing. But this is what was in the lot for 20 quid from Demelza. There's a couple of obscure ones in here. Not obscure figures by any means, but for a Star Wars bundle. So I'll go through the figures, and yeah, like I say, it was 20 quid. So we've got I believe this is McCoy from Star Trek, from the motion picture. We've got Action Force figure. Again, I've got a couple of these. Not a toy that I had as a child. Probably had one, maybe. One SAS figure. Yeah. Standard in any beta joblot. Klaatu. It's a bit like Evil Dead, isn't it? Klaatu. Niktu. Yeah. So like I say, they've got paint scuffs, usual places, fingers, nose, toes. Fingers, nose and toes. So we've got that one. Got a couple of these Han Solo Hoth. And again, paint rubs to the boots. I've not really had a look on the back, but they all seem to be just the general ones. Just the general ones. Can't even see it. Put my glasses on. Put your glasses on, mate. You're getting old now, lad. Yeah, so we've got Lucasfilms. Lucasfilms for that one. 1980. We've got GMF. For that one. That looks like the flat-faced Vader, which I believe the GMF ones were. There is one where it's slightly more protruding. The one that always seems to evade me. Rebel Commander. This one's got a bit of a scuff to the top, and the old goggles are a bit what's the word? Yeah, it's a bit of chew mark there. Looks like he's been scudded along the road, but the arms are in good nick, and there's only slight yellowing to the body, and there's a good face paint going on there. So there's a chip out of his toe as well. Again, Lucasfilms. What else we got? We got this dude. I can never remember the name. But yeah. What is it? It's not a maintenance droid, is it? Medical droid? Is it a medical droid? Again, 1980s. Lucasfilms. So yeah, and again, usually, I mean, that's always snapped off if you get it in a bundle. Again, it's not one that I think I've got one vintage, and I've got a Power of the Force one, which is boxed, carded. Squidhead with a cape. Again, not bad condition. To be fair, I don't think there's much that could go wrong on this one, is there? Because I think it's all, apart from the head and the wrists, oh, maybe the hands, it's all the same colour. Reuse. One that I've got in my collection. A couple of years ago, a little story. A couple of years ago, I bought a load of cardbacks. I think I got them from Spain, and they were, what's the word? Repro card. So repro cardbacks and bubbles. I think I spent about £100 on 50. Which wasn't bad, to be fair, and amongst them I had about 4 reuse, but I had about 4 figures with guns. So I've got, like I said before, I've got original figures, original weapons, card backed on repro cards with repro bubbles. There wasn't really a plan. I just can't sell anything, and it's not that I don't want to, I do, but I just can't. So I thought if I had them all carded, Lando Calrissian there, I want to say Skiff Guard. Probably not. Skiff guard. Layer Bosk. I think this is Nikto, isn't it? I get so confused with them three. It's 3 a minute, the skiff dudes. Another one of them. And again, that's another one I've got stacks of them. I've got 1 carded. And I think I've got about 3 or 4 complete, just sat in the old cabinets. Anyway, yeah, got his capes. Got his capes. Not in bad condition. Again, it's one of those that I think the plastic's just generally moulded out of maroon coloured plastic in it. But yeah, there's a lot of ink on the front there. I don't know if that's ever coming out. Yeah. Walrus Man, again, you see what I said about the, I think that's acrylic paint, so that ain't never coming off, is it? Which is a real shame. Yeah, I don't. See, I used to have one of these in the collection, but I think I sold it, so this will replace the one I sold. I mean, if I can get that paint off, I will. We'll try. That was a nice find. He's minty white. Look at that. He probably couldn't get more white than that. And I did think originally that it might be... it's definitely not the retro collection, because I don't think they've done that one yet. The Imperial Stormtrooper. But again, LFL... 1980s, so yeah, do like them figures. Got quite an army of them. Dengar, the old mail away, bounty hunter, and again, it's one of them figures that's common, really common. But yeah, I've only got 1, but now I've got 2. And yeah, last one is the old Hammerhead. GMFG. Loose head, as you would expect. And he seems to have an issue with his foot. Yeah, I'm not going to play around with that, but yeah, it looks like, I don't know, maybe someone's trying to... I mean, it stands up all right. Dunno. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. I mean, other than being a dusty... Oh, it's missing the 2 seats as well, the 2 front seats, or the front seat, which is divided into 2. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of the stickers are in there. And 20 quid. I mean, what's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So there's 20 figures there. 20 figures. So basically, even if I went on the premise that they are beaters, they are common. And for beaters, generally, you're looking about 2 to 5 quid. So I've probably got about 40 quid's worth of figures. So yeah, I mean, even if I was to sell it as a job lot now, I'd probably get 50, 60 quid for it. But yeah, I think I wanted to, obviously the person that gave me the heads up is due some form of commission. Goes without saying, really. And sorry, warm in the car. And yeah, again, I think the last time we had a find in the wild, it wasn't really in the wild, was it? It was on Marketplace. Remember, I got the job lot of vintage Star Wars figures that basically looked like they'd been taken off the rack and just put straight in the bag. And there was the Millennium Falcon, which again was complete, and I paid £100 for that. Again, there's a picture there. So yeah, they don't often come up, but when they do, they're a surprise. Right, like and subscribe, like I say, and like everybody else says, keeps the channel going. I know it's not why I'm here. Check out the Bag and Board eBay store, Rob's Comics, and yeah, just best of luck out there, folks. There's stuff out there to be found in the wild. Catch you all later.